Sup guys, 6:18 right now p.m. This video is gonna be like how to start a business from what I've know and accumulated. I'm not like a business owner yet. I have like whatever channels or things on here, but I don't know if you classify that as like a business, or like a side hustle. I'm not generating it right now, but this is what I could tell you about starting a business. A business is where you sell goods or services for profits or the dividends. You know what I'm saying? Or you get paid a salary or whatever you do. No, that's a job, a salary. But you get paid profit or dividends. And dividends is like if you invest or whatever. That's still like a business. If you stock trade and do shit like that or invest. So how to start a business? It's not if you're starting a business. If you have a business or whatever you're doing and it's making you money and there's cash flow, meaning money's coming reoccurrently and it's positive, then that's a business. You just don't have it registered, so you don't feel like it's a business. Because just because a Walmart closes at a certain time doesn't mean it's not a business. It just closes. But if you go on the Walmart website, you can order something for Walmart. It's 24 hours. A business is always 24 hours. That's what a business is. So you have 24 hours to fulfill the need for somebody and get paid for it. Every day. It's not like we're a job where you gotta do the task and stay in a corner and do this. Because that's like kind of slave work. Not bashing people who work, but that's just you're working, your labor. You're getting paid by labor, by time. But a business, you got 24 hours to fulfill the service for somebody to get paid. If the moment you do that, at the moment you get paid. You know what I'm saying? Whether you get paid digitally or manually, do cash, check, whatever way you get paid. That's how you do it. A job, you just get paid just time you working there. You don't get paid based off your occupation. It may say your salary based off your occupation, but you're not getting paid based off your work. You're getting paid based off, per hour or being at the damn job, and that's it. A business is no. Your business is per what you fulfill, the service, the thing that you solve, the problem. So each problem you solve is each money you get it. So you got to find a problem that somebody has that's in demand and solve it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's for exchange, for profit, for money. You find that. You find a way to get to these people. You can use ads, or you can use advertising, commercials, or you could use content. You find a way to appeal to these people and get to these people and do that. You know what I'm saying? And now you can pretty much use your phone. So for these things, you know what I'm saying, you could look at some footages that you can take and use it for your business. Videos. Now you don't really got to use your face like that. You just got to know how to put the scripts and all that together. Have your system and boom. And keep it running. You know what I'm saying? Because when you have your business right, you got 24 hours every single day to fulfill the service for somebody. 24 hours every day. A job is not like that. A job, you do that damn work, in a couple of weeks, you're going to get paid. And that's it. A business, you got to solve that service for somebody, whatever, and boom, you get paid. Unless you have like a brick and mortar business. A brick and mortar business is like a physical structure of a business, like a house. You can have a business at your house, a church, or a storefront, like a store, you know what I'm saying? Or you can have an online business, which is much more easier and cheaper, which I would recommend, because you gotta buy a freaking rent and all this crap and all that, I recommend you start an online business. And I would sell something that you know how to do. What do you know how to do? What can you help somebody with? Go on core these things and find what people are struggling with. You know what I'm saying? That they can, and solve that problem. You should and spend a week trying to solve that problem. You can research it. You can watch the videos and put up a step-by-step guide. You know, you can go on Canva, you can go on Google Slides, Word, Pixar, whatever types of things where you could make the book, right? And then write up a copy, a little ebook. You know, write a little ebook. You know what I'm saying? Or you can make a video guide, which you can record it on your phone. You can use editing app if you have CapCut, iMovie, Viva Cut, whatever editing app that you use, Clipchamp, many more. You can record it and boom. And yeah, and then you could sell it on a website. There's many websites you could use that lets you make a website for free, or post your product or your digital product. You know what I'm saying? You can look on. You know what I'm saying? I think I found one. And yeah, if you able to get at least 10 people a day to kind of watch the thing of your business, say the thing that they're watching that you have because you're producing content, and they need that, that's going to add up to about, say you get like 100 people watching you or whatever, you have a post or content, that's going to add around at like 1,000 people accumulated. Around that 1,000, at least 10% of people are probably going to keep purchase from you. So that's around 300. Say you have a product for like $60 a pop, right? You just make you to 18 grand, literally, because literally off of nothing. It's a cheap product. You're not overcharging people. You know, you're not making them go to like a freaking webinar or a seminar or whatever. None of that. You're just solving a simple problem, and boom. The thing is not solving a problem. The thing is attracting the people, you know, and getting to the people to attract, to get to the problem. You got to find a way to attract these people to know that you're solving the problem, be in their faces. You know what I'm saying? You can use ads, or you can reach out to people. You can DM. You could use comments. You know what I'm saying? You can start doing that if you can't pay for these services to reach out to people, whatever. I'll start doing it manually, and then once you get like a little profit from what you do, you can reinvest it and use these services, which is about $20 a month or $40, which is cheap, to automate your business, and so that you can optimize your business. You know, that's what you do, guys. So find a problem in need for somebody. You can look on YouTube, the comment section. You can look at the forums and find a way to attract these people, you know, showing that you can solve their problems. You know, you show them your content, your page, you keep them on a list, they watch you, they get used to you, they feel comfortable. You know, you give them clarity, then boom, they buy from you. You know what I'm saying? And there you get your profit. I recommend you start an online business and sell digital product, because you're going to get at least 80 to 90% of your product, because it's not a physical demanding product. It's not in the damn warehouse where you got to pack and ship it. It's actually a product. You're actually saving somebody, you know, a mental strain. It's not like they got to wait in a mail for this product. You know what I'm saying? And they always have time to purchase. You know what I'm saying? Compared to them ordering it and having to wait on shipping times and delays. You know, but you're solving a problem and you could find it. You know, you probably already know how to find a problem, whatever. You're probably a thinker. I know y'all not as stupido. Your goal is to attract these people, showing them you can attract these problems, and then keeping them on your line. You know what I'm saying? Like a list. Have a social media where you post. You know, you give some tips out. You know, and then you can always pitch your product. Hey, if y'all want to, you know, really solve the problem or this, I got this guide. Y'all check it up, and boom, you sell it. Of course, you're not gonna get sales directly. I'll say it should take at least probably a month or a couple of months to get your first sale. You gotta nurture these people. You know, attention is money. When they get used to you, they're gonna watch you, keep watching you. They're gonna get recommending your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna nurture them, they're gonna get used to you. You know what I'm saying? I'll say around retain their attention to at least an hour a week or something. If you can do that, then you could most likely get a sale. And then boom, you wake up, a couple months, you're waking up with sales. Because you solve these people's problems. Because you are a business owner. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what it is. So yeah, that's how you start a business. It's not a problem starting a business. It's your problem solving a problem of the business, doing the business. It's not the business itself. All that stuff, LLC, you do that after, you know, so it can be taxed or whatever the hell you do and all that. But yeah, that's how you start a business and generate money. So yeah, guys, that's how you do it. So y'all let me know, like, comment, leave your thoughts, and yeah.